Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Welcome back to more Medieval 2 Total War, playing the Britannia campaign as Norway, on very hard difficulty. First and foremost, yes, I am wearing glasses. I got them yesterday, they improved my sight a whole lot, and they're going to be a staple from now on, so better get used to them. Now, let us catch up on what we've been doing. In the last episode we had the March of the Militia. Jon Fallingborg took his men, he beat back Perkin of Amesbury up here, and then he retreated to the fort. Now his brother Burislev is currently occupying Carlisle with quite the army. A lot of militia, but we also have some Vikings mixed in there to help their strength. Now the thing is, Wales is really starting to approach my territory, and since I've now taken care of the forts around the place... Ooh. Speaking of forts, do you think I could ride out some Huskarls to take this fort quick? What's the point, really? Nah, no point. We need to defend against Wales on this front, while also finishing off Ireland on this front. Because the war against Ireland is pretty much won by now. They have some strong forces left, so it'll be interesting to see what they decide to do with them, but we have no movement points left, and both Harold and the army from New Oslo are besieging forts, and they should hopefully surrender without too much trouble. Now, we still need to beat back the Custard Man.
First, I will take your lands, then your lives.
Do you really need 3 Ds in your last name? Are you sure you're not compensating for something, Mr. Custard Man? We got to take care of him. His army is not the greatest, so I think what we're going to do is that we are going to save him for last. As we now start to leave Ireland, once everything is conquered and safe and we have distributed troops safely, we will take the fighting forces down here to beat him back and eliminate the final threat before we sail over to help support the rest of our empire. But right now, it is all about defending against Captain Traherne over here. We have some troops in Newcastle, mostly militia and such. Lars is considering attacking York. There's a little bit of a force coming here. So Lars is a little bit in over his head, but we will see how it goes. Now I believe we are going to be recruiting some gun hulks in Perth. That should hopefully help us out on the waters over here. So what do we want to do? Well, we have the Welsh troops coming here. We could sally forth now with Burislev and with Jon, and we should most likely be able to crush this army here. So let's move everybody out of Carlisle and then figure out who should stay behind in case I don't have the movement points. 2 town militia groups, that's enough. Then we need Jon with us, and we'll take some crossbow militia. Actually, if I don't have any other archers, what do they have? They have a lot of archers themselves. Should I perhaps mix it up so I have a more healthy... No, I don't have enough archers to make a real difference. I don't even want my 1 archer then. I prefer to have something else. Let's get these, okay. Now we can take the rest of these guys, move them out of the fort and into the city to keep that happy. Okay, Burislev and Jon, the Fallingborg brothers. We should go ahead and strike here before they can gather up more of their troops and surround one of my cities. We also have so many in Newcastle that can come and help out if such a thing is desired. I would actually probably be able to move out quite a lot of these guys. I can move them down to this fort. We can have them there as supporting troops for whatever happens, but I'm just trying to postpone this as much as possible. So we're quickly going to sound, turn down the music, choose Burislev, and let's attack. He flees, as is expected of him, because we clearly outmatch him. No! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! No, I can't... This leaves the Fallingborg brothers in a bit of a precarious spot. Luckily, Rodri can't reach us, as you can see. So it's not a biggie. We got some Huskarls coming back here. We're also recruiting even more men. Good. We're gonna get the Baron stables ready. We'll eventually be able to make mounted crossbowmen. That's gonna be super fun. Now, Thorgeir, our Norwegian diplomat. He's currently standing in reach of both England and Wales, which is lovely. I want him to be right here. So I will go into no further negotiations with you. Actually, I sort of want to talk to England and see how they feel about things.
We shall listen to your proposal, but do not expect much.
They don't want ceasefire. What about map?
I do not believe until we meet again.
I just want to try and get an updated view of what they have here.
Whose time is
Now we have Haldor Haraldsson over here. He's currently going down to try to assassinate and train himself a little. There you go. As you can see, this is why I want to double check the map, because some of these English cities are now Welsh cities. So I think I'm going to use him more as a spy, and I'll try to assassinate some fools, first and foremost, just for practice sake. I always feel really bad for the horse in this one. Poor thing. Bye-bye! Okay, good job. Another day, another kill.
Who is my target?
Alright, let's go down to this city here. We gotta figure out what England even has left right here. Wales is going to be the main enemy of this campaign. There's really no doubt about it. Okay, so meanwhile, over on this side of the world, we have no movement points left. We're just sort of moving some troops around, aren't we? Who can be moved out of where?
My lord.
Yeah, I'm moving some of these guys in here to Tipperary, but I don't think so. Let's send these guys over to Dublin for now. I will converge all my extra troops over there, but I can move this guy over to Athenry because there might be more conflict in the area, so I feel okay with it. Locating them here. Okay, is there anything we want to do? We have a little bit of money, so let's spend that. Let's try to make New Oslo. Should we convert it? Should we convert it yet? Or should we wait? Eventually, we will convert that all of the fortresses and the castles here to towns once we don't need them anymore. But for now, we'll keep them around. They might come in handy. I'll just spend a little bit of money here, trying to build up some different settlements. Put down the taxes a little bit. We have a good amount of income, so having these towns grow faster is surely going to be beneficial for us all. Okay. Well then, I think we should conclude the turn and see what the enemy decides to do. I don't think there's anybody else I can really move here. Now, looks like the Irish princess is trying to make a deal with England. Maybe go into some sort of desperate, or have they already gone into an alliance? I forget at this point. All I know is that I think everybody is fighting me. I'm fairly sure I'm at war with everybody. Now then, Ireland's gathering up some troops. They still have, they have a few troops left. Should not underestimate them. Shrewsbury's doing some things. I have a feeling a lot of these English areas are actually Welsh. Wales just sort of came out of left field and just took care of them. Oh, Rodri is going for York. That means Lars probably shouldn't attack there unless he wishes to lose his life. Ah, they broke the siege of Cork. That's good. Well, that was a lot of sounds at once. Okay, let's have a look at the faction announcements. We have a few people that are coming of age. Jesper Fallingborg, another Fallingborg. That's great, son of the prince. Valdemar of Esbjerg, that's going to be the son of Inge, who's keeping Dublin safe. And then Harold of Vikus, the son of Haldor. Wow, lots of great men coming into the picture here. Welcome feels appreciated. Inge is actually chivalrous in rule. So he's one of our, well, he's neither remarkably noble nor nefarious, but he's one of our kinder people. What about his son? Kirkwall Assassin's Guild, bugger off. Okay, so his son is, you know, yeah, he has a decent start. We can work with this. Another commander. Dublin's actually facing a population shortage. Why? Why are we losing them? Squalor, unrest, distance to capital. But why? They were fine just a minute ago. Abhors drink. I think maybe is Jesper causing it? Yeah, he's because of his refusal to drink alcohol, he's making the whole city upset. That's Norwegians for ya. Okay, can I? Where should I even move you? He can actually become in charge of this army. Yes, there we go. Hostilities ceased between Ireland and England. Those guys were up to something. Looks like Tove of the Vikhus, which must be Haldor's Haldor's daughter, can get herself a husband. Frederick. Now, he's not the greatest man, and I think I can actually afford to decline this. I think so, because I want to find Tove. Where is she? Where would she? Look, this is Jesper. This is the newest Fallingborg. We have three brothers there. We should send them over to join the rest. Oh, looks like we have some rebels in the land. Should be careful with that. Now, there is an overview over some different factions that I could go to.
An honor to serve.
Where would Tove be? Well, let's have a little look. Let's go to the list scroll, agents. Oh, she's just a she's just a female character that exists. She's not necessarily somebody you can put into play. Okay. Right, that Burislev actually can start having kids soon as well. So that's crazy. This family tree has gotten extremely complicated. But as you can see, Inge is also expecting another son. They also have 2 daughters. Man, Bolla has been knocked up quite a lot. Okay. Now, who are we looking for? Here we go. Aya and Haldor, they had the daughter Tove. Tove is currently 17 years old. Okay. So we can probably afford to get a better husband for her. End of turn reports. Most advanced faction is England. Alright. Perth got some gun hulks. Alright, good to know. First of all, we'll deploy the Huskarls that need retraining. Bring them back in. We can also retrain Godfred here. Okay. Then we will take all of these new strong soldiers onto the boat. Send them over to Carlisle for backup. This is good. We will need this here because some battles are about to go down. The Welsh decided not to attack me here, which is understandable because I do have a bit of an upper hand here. We have to decide where we want to strike first, though. Let's take the gun hulks together with the dragon boats, and let's go chase down the English navy. But now, I kind of want to fall back with Lars. Lars needs a bigger army. I'm gonna fall back with him, and we're gonna sail over here. So Lars is out at sea now, which is a bit scary, but I don't think they'll hunt me down. So let's hope I'm right about that. We need to build Lars's army if we want him to get stronger. We could potentially also send him down here and try to do something fun, but I feel like we should all try pushing from one direction for now. Okay, enough blabbering. Let's go kill some people.
My lord. Orders, my
Let's
king.
bring these guys down into the fort here.
Yes,
So we have some men closer to the front lines.
my lord.
Burislev, should we do the Burislev battle first and foremost? I kind of want to go and check out what the king can do.
We'll make them fear.
King Magnus the Malevolent, together with Gelir. They are headed up for Lifford. Now Captain Brand's in the way.
Spit on your neck.
He does not look like the
Fear us
strongest
coming, my enemy.
fella. I just realized I turned off the music. Oh gosh. Well, I'll have to just replace it in posts.
They deserve
Doesn't matter.
nothing less than death.
Well then, King Magnus the Malevolent.
Enemies do.
Army strength ratio of 100 to 3. You have some horse boys and some knights. Well, I'll have to try to find a good way of taking care of those guys then.
Now they are doomed.
Come, horse boys! They are about to feel some real major pain. You ready? Here it comes! I think you guys better run by now. But where are they gonna run though? That is the question everybody's asking themselves. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, interesting. Heavy cavalry. So I've prepared a group over here to hunt them down. Looks like we'll have a glorious charge here and surround them and take care of them. Great stuff though. That heavy cavalry is out of the action pretty much. So now we're going to... Alright, continue.
We must pursue.
Geller, take the knights. Got the captain, that's good. Now we have the king riding in to meet the fleeing horse boys. Should make quick work of them. Yeah, nobody leaves here today. Captain Brand faced defeat on the battlefield. Every single man died as well.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
Probably lost a few to the horsemen's... The horse boys, not men. The horse... Ah, barely. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Captain Brand's out of the way. Those are the kind of battles you could probably auto-resolve, but unnecessary casualties. And this is, of course, the king we're talking about, and we know how he likes to do things. Execute them all. Alright.
A crushing victory! They must fear us now!
Don't really want to take that
Your will
fort in
shall
case
be
they
obeyed.
besiege me in the fort.
Get marching!
Alright.
Leave your
Here we
mercy
go then.
behind, men.
Right
We
by
shall
Lifford,
show
the
them none.
Irish capital. Now they do have Prince Griffin over here. He can't quite reach me, but he can strengthen Lifford to the point where I don't want to attack. But we will see. Haldor will keep pursuing the death of these Irish scum in there. I'm running out of words to use for them. I really am. Alright.
Yes.
Our spy is of very little use right now, though, isn't he? Yeah, he doesn't really do a lot. So I think I'm gonna just move him back down here so he can come on over.
Until
Ireland is almost conquered now. So, the Fallingborg brothers meets Captain Treherne. Bam. Slam him back. Boom.
Faith and courage have made us victorious.
See?
God be with us, men.
Archers.
March to battle.
A lot of artillery here. And looks like their captain is part of this small band of horsemen, so they should be rather easy to take. Now they have some Marinid spearmen. 9 attack, 16 defense. That's not bad. They are definitely not shabby troops. The Welsh militiamen are pretty shabby though. Alright, we should be able to do this, but keep in mind we have a lot of militia.
Take courage, men. God will be with us as we meet.
Not necessarily what we want. Looks like there's a little bit of forest on the map, but not too much. We should be able to deal with it. Oh, that was more than I thought.
Await my order.
Yeah, looks like they're over on the open field though, so it's okay. Now I wonder if I could... I mean, they have a lot of range, and I don't. The only thing I really have is the catapult. So maybe I don't want to... Okay, I'll try to use the catapult a little bit. But I have to do it at such an angle that I cannot possibly hurt my own men, because I seem very good at doing that. Alright, let's have a look at this. Let me see this army. Yeah. A lot of siege equipment and a lot of archers. We're gonna be taking heavy fire before we get too far into it. Understandable. Start slowly moving up. Let's see if we can get some shots off over here. Meanwhile, we'll move our generals around over here. Alright, let's see how it goes. So we are moving up our men in loose formation. This is to avoid taking damage. I just need to remember to clump them back together before the combat begins, because men are much more efficient if they're fighting shoulder to shoulder. They can protect their brothers. So, yeah, we cannot make that one rush. As you can see, they're moving forward with their trebuchets and such. They're looking to get some good shots off here, so I'm gonna make a move. I'm gonna make a move so fast. Now, just hope they don't get any lucky shots off on the general's bodyguard, but there should be a lot of targets for them to shoot at right now. I'm gonna try and set up the catapult to fire over here, but I don't know if the catapult will be able to... Oh! Already firing, but as you can see, we lost like 4 men there because of how they were spread out, and they were militiamen. I'm not trying to say that some men are more valuable than others, but we just did. Missile... Oh, they have some spearmen in the forest protecting their missile guys. Very smart. Very smart. Alright, keep on riding. We'll get behind them in no time. Alright. Group together again. Get ready. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, we're meeting them on this side. Meanwhile, go in here. We got this. As you can see, all of these archers are running all over the place. I'll ask some of these Huskarls to go chase over here. You guys chase them. The rest, go over here. Meanwhile, my generals have, oh. Would you look at that? Alright. We'll send one to deal with them, and then the other ones to go and get into the trebuchet action. Looks like my catapult will never be a part of the battle. It was really, really slow. So over here is my other group that's still coming up on these guys. Now just fight together against the spearmen.
Our men are winning the battle.
Alright.
If we continue
Looking
like
good.
this, we will smash the enemy.
We met the brunt of their force with the brunt of our force. Alright, keep on going over to the artillery here. Actually, just chase them down. Chase them down and finish them. The trebuchets and the rest seem to have stopped firing. It's so hard to see in the forest though. I don't seem to be taking a lot of arrow fire. I'm keeping their archers quite busy, so I'm chasing them down. Which means that they won't be back to fight. I could probably spare some of these troops to go and fight. To fight elsewhere, honestly. Did you chase them down? Oh, you made very quick work of them. Good job, Burislev. It's the first time Burislev is in combat. Jon already has some experience. Alright, over here is the captain, so let's try and kill him for morale reasons. We'll ride over and deal with him. As you can see, everybody here is already fleeing. So we'll make sure they leave the battlefield. We'll send in some extra infantry to help out as well, and Wales is fleeing on all fronts right here. We also have Jon charging gloriously. Bam. Burislev, you gotta get him. Where?
And abandons his men to their fate.
Where's that captain? He's among the...
Mighty
Oh!
Lord above, we
Write
have
him down.
captured the enemy's general.
Wonderful.
That will teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run.
Alright, let's figure out who hasn't left yet. Some skirmishers here that still feel like fighting. Isn't that cute, everybody? Isn't that just adorable? So cute, I can't. I cannot even right now. Alright, so there are some men still fighting over here. Chasing them down with our Huskarls as best we can. They're almost broken at this point. I'll send over Burislev to deal with them. He got his first rank in combat, congratulations. Meanwhile, Jon, we need to find the ones who have not... Jon will help. Actually, we have a lot of infantry already making sure everybody escapes. There must be some enemies in the forest here that are still fighting. Who's still in combat? Don't know. Oh, yeah, there are some over here. Jon, over here. Alright, let's just get the ones who are idle to make them come and help attack. These militiamen won't last long. They're seeing all of their comrades flee. Oh, and there we go. They're also fleeing, but there's still more to kill. Burislev is gonna take a while to get over to... Let's see. Where are the archers that are being chased off right now? Come back. Oh, the oh gosh, catapults? I don't know if you should be, I'm gonna tell you guys not to do that. Please stop.
Very much in our favor.
It's not gonna end well.
True and steadfast. Victory will be
These few Skrulls just got to run around all day, but they have kept the missile guys quite busy. So, we have Burislev coming over to finish them off. Was that all? I think that is almost everybody. Yeah, we chased off most of them off the battlefield right now. Wonderful work. Now let's just focus on Burislev as he comes down on these archers. And when they break, we win. That battle went quite well. Quite well indeed. A lot escaped though, that must be said, but... Such is the way of things. So, people have been coming with the idea...
The enemy army runs. We must pursue and hunt them down.
Coming with the idea that some generals should be more... different generals should have different morals, basically. And I really do... I like that... I like the thought of that. I like that idea quite a lot. So let's say that the Burislev... the Fallingborg brothers, at least Burislev and Jon, are more honorable and practical, rather than sadistic generals like Haldor, Geller, and Magnus.
Civilized peoples will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
So let's say that they prefer to ransom. Like, they're like, there's some money in this for me. Like, it pains me to release hundreds of troops here, but this is like their morality. They don't want to kill prisoners of war. They would rather ransom them back to fight them honorably upon the battlefield. Let's see if we can make these some chivalrous men. That could be a fun addition. They accepted the ransom, which means we get cash, they get their troops back. There we go. Aren't we noble?
God has delivered us.
Feels appreciated.
Victory.
That's good.
An honor
You did very well here. Oh, he is He is a coward, known to run as soon as there's a threat to his person. This man is now openly referred to as a coward. He is dubious. He's a coward. He does have a chivalrous father, though. That's the thing. They need to... it's okay. We'll work on it, Burislev. Jon, though. Now, Jon has proper morals. That's for sure. Okay. Now, let's continue beating them back. We can get this fort. Now, Lancaster and York are going to be some important places. I feel like we can take Lancaster and upgrade Lancaster to be our big military area. Like, this is where we would be able to replenish our troops. Instead of having to take a boat to Castletown, we can actually save quite a lot of turns by retraining them in Lancaster. So, taking Lancaster and York I really want to do, but that means we will have to... We have to get past Rodri. Quite a dreadful captain right here. That's gonna be interesting to do.
Yes.
Alright, and we're gonna move on down all the extra troops that we do not currently need. Olaf is keeping charge here. Can I move this out? No. I want Perth to be happy. You guys, you gotta get some happiness in your life. That's for sure. Oh well. Maybe one day I'll recruit some more militia for you guys to help keep order. I wanna keep my kingdom healthy and happy. Okay. What else is there really to do? We have to figure out how to deal with the guy outside of Dublin. We will do so eventually. The rebel army I can probably lead. Actually,
rip off your head and spit down your neck.
Look at this bunch of misfits. I kind of want to chase them down. We will do so eventually. Now,
I'll rip off your head and spit down your neck.
Haldor could come under attack here while he is besieging by both of these guys, but I trust that Ireland doesn't have the smarts to, because this fort is going to give up next turn. So hopefully I can get it without too much bloodshed, but some blood must always be spilt, you know? So I think the situation in Ireland is as good as it's gonna be right now. We have more troops coming in. We're reinforcing. We want to take this fort. We want to slowly push our border into their territory. Now let's explore. Okay. Is that a Welsh princess? Why did they decide to make her red? Why couldn't she be green to fit their color? Oh well. This is actually an English city.
The target, please. That's all I need.
Beautiful and capable. Her Majesty is a true asset to her people. Oh, look at her. Isn't she beautiful?
They shall bother you.
Looks like Haraldsson wants to show you his snake, girl. You should be honored. Right between them legs. I'm a terrible person. I'm a terrible person. She'd done nothing wrong. Ah, wonderful. Haraldsson Haraldsson now got the murderer trait.
Who is my target?
Fitting, considering you are a murderer. Alright, our journey continues.
Today's journey
Okay, comment. You need to hide the psycho side of you.
Yes.
Just hide it. There we go. Let's move down Leofric a little more so I can still see up here, but also have a clearer view of all of the Welsh troops in the area. Now, Wales.
This had best be worth our time.
Ceasefire is not on the menu today. Map. What do you say, buddy?
I do not believe.
Come on.
Another proposition for us then?
I'm willing to pay a little for it. Map for 1,000.
I am not quite able
Alright.
to accept until we meet again, sire.
Yeah, it's understandable that they don't want to give map information to their bitter rivals. Also, we can move our spy down here so we can see when backup are coming. There's a little bit of shade here, but I'm fairly certain there is nothing there to bother us. And I think that is it for this turn, actually. That's all, folks. I will start up a few more. Oh, we can get irrigation, the best kind of farm. We definitely will then. All right. Let's end the turn. Ireland is once again talking with England. I think they realized the severity of their situation. Does this mean that England is allied? Is England allied to Wales? I have a feeling they might be. I'm not sure. But, oh! Oh, they decide to come out and fight. Look, they had backup on the way though, so I'm kind of glad they decided to fight me. Because what could have happened here is that this army over here with Ronan O'Neill could have taken me from the rear and I would have had to fight both of them. Now, looks like Captain Niall wants to come outside. So he's going to be rushing out of the fort. When the enemy sallies out, they are forced to come outside. They cannot be behind their walls. So here we go then. That's usually a very good thing for the attacker, because you lose a lot when you have to go leave the safety of the fort. They have so much artillery. Are they going to keep that inside the fort? How would that even work? I'm a bit unsure how this is going to work out. They have a lot of horses. They have no archers as far as I can see, but a lot of artillery. So, this is going to be an interesting battle to say the least. And we're gonna do it in this one. Considering waiting, no, let's do it here. You've seen him siege this fort for so long, so let's actually do it.
Units, await my order.
Oh shit, it's on. It's on. Okay. Whew, give me 1 second to think. Okay, so here's the fort. Look at this. Got a beautiful little moat and everything. Here are all the troops that are about to flood from the gates. Now they still have control of the towers as long as they stay close to the towers. So, oh, how do we want to do this? So it looks like, wait, where are my men? Oh gosh, when they sally forth to attack, your men are, oh, this is apparently my formation right here. Okay, we need to figure out something. We gotta lay a plan for this. This is not a situation I often find myself in. So, considering the horse boys and the general lack of their archers, I feel like we should do something like, you know, group up our archers over here. Then we should take some of our infantry dudes to set up a line defensively for them to, you know, to protect them. And then we actually have the bombard right here. That might be useful for something. And then we could use the huskarls, because I need to somehow deal with the artillery that is going to be a threat. I think what we should do, let's try to, can I do something with the bombard here maybe? I mean, I have the bombard set up right here, so I should actually be able to get some shots off as they come outside. So I think just for now, I'm going to take the huskarls and make them the front row here. Now, Haldor might get some work. I think I might want to ride him over here, so he can come in from this, because actually, can they cross the ditch? I forget where they can cross, actually. Ooh. Well, I'm unsure if a troop actually has to go over there or can cross through the ditch. That is going to have a lot to say. Because I know that if you're bringing artillery, you cannot go here. Will they have to exit from the sides? Because if they do, then that should definitely be our plan at the moment. Oh, I wish I knew the layout of this better. Okay, so, regardless, let's just see a little, because I don't know where they're gonna go, if they can cross here, or if they're gonna come from the sides. Let's figure that out. Oh, here they come. Ireland's tired of being trampled on. Let's see. Looks like they're riding out to either side. I don't think they can cross, which means that setting up over here is not necessarily the greatest idea, because if I want to get to them, we're gonna have to make some changes in the battle plan. All right, let's do that then. All right, I split the group off into two, so we're going to split our force in two and attack them from each side here, while we're also setting up the bombard to fire. Oh, go closer, you damn fools. Yeah, they cannot actually cross the ditch over here. And the freaking, but it can't because of the angle, I think. I want a proper cannon. Are we not developing that? I'm not sure. As you can see, the light cavalry is on the way, so... Haldor. Alright, let's double time it. They're actually going around here. Oh, what? They can cross? Can they... Can they get across here? Oh. Well, that's something new then. The bombard's gonna be under a little bit of arrow fire, but that's okay. Let's... sure. Just leave, Bombard. You don't seem capable of firing. You're just taking damage. Just go away. Okay. Looks like they're all... Where are they going? What are they doing? Looks like they've moved the brunt of their forces over here. So here we have our Huskarls setting up, getting ready. Are they going out here? Why? What is the motivation here? Where are they going? Alright, I'm still sort of waiting to see what Ireland wants to do.
Winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I'm fighting some of their knights over here. That guy's coming straight for Haldor. I don't want Haldor to lose his life here. I managed to send those guys fleeing. Or they're wavering, but essentially fleeing. Meanwhile, I'm moving over all of my troops to form a line over here because I figured this is where their main bulk is going to be. They've actually moved out their artillery too. Are they just trying to leave the battlefields? I thought if they were in a siege battle, they die if they lose automatically. Alright. But this is a great opportunity to take out the artillery. The artillery is lagging behind them. They've sent out all of their troops and they're heading up here, maybe to try to set up some sort of army. But they moved out the artillery last, and because of the speed of the artillery, all of them are going to be caught out in the rain. They left the catapults inside. Oh wow, oh, you decide to run straight past the walls, huh? I mean, we'll take a few arrows to the knee, but we'll most likely survive. Here we go. Let's see how they do when Haldor comes in. Charge, Haldor! Whale! Great. Say goodbye to those ballistas, baby. They have no other form of ranged right here, so we are fairly safe taking care of these. And as you can see now, our other troops have moved up and artillery is broken. I don't know what they're doing.
Victory will be ours.
I have no idea what they're attempting to do here. But should be able to take care of these fools. Alright. Let's move up our archers to fire at these guys in the back here. Because now we have sort of set up a proper line so we can start seeing some combat. Let's just chase off some of these fools with Haldor here. We're going to try to retreat back inside. Huh. Maybe I could use that opportunity to actually get inside and kill the catapults, but catapults aren't very important right now.
If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Alright. Let's actually focus fire on the Ulster Swordmen, because they could potentially be a little bit nasty, but I have my group over here set up, and they will be ready to fight fairly soon. I'm going to move them into a more proper position to fire. I'm also slowly moving up my little bombard over here, hoping that can have some proper range. Other than that though, but they're not allowed to hide behind their walls though, right? That's not something they're allowed to do. Let us in! Nobody will let you in. Let's just go and crush these little fools here. Sorry guys, no bombard survived. Good night. Alright. Now Haldor. We gotta set up here. Ooh, he's got himself a golden rank. Also, no towers are now manned. Wonderful. Alright, it's taking a lot of finesse and just running around. I'm probably gonna cut out some of it just for time reasons, but they appear to have made their stand over here. They're unable to flee because of the battle's conditions, and we have set up our bombards. Will we be able to fire at them is the question. Now we're going to have our Huskarls here to guard the bombard personally, and we're also going to now ask our archers to start firing. Alright, I wonder if they can actually fire uphill here, because of the bombard seems so awkward, because it's almost like it's pointing down in the ground. You need your cannons to be elevated a little. Otherwise, I don't see really how you could even fire at this range, you know? There are more proper cannons that we could get. Ooh. It almost worked though. It almost worked. Looks like the archers have now moved in front of the melee guys, which isn't really what I wanted, so we're going to start moving up our melee guys now to deal with them. Meanwhile, Haldor has been moving around here to get to more of a flanking position. Let's see, bombards. Let's see if they can get a hit in here. There we go. Boom. Woo! I think that was a double miss. One of the shots went straight over my head there. Try and focus on light cavalry in the back so we don't hurt our men. Alright, are we gonna see some arrows? Oh! We are seeing some arrows here. Wonderful. Oh well. This battle has been very slow so far. So it's about time we got ready to rumble. We'll get one more volley off. Oh.
The enemy general lies dead.
Oh!
To hell.
Okay, you've done your work. You've done your work. Go away, bombards. Captain Niall took a fucking cannonball to the back of the head. They're fleeing en masse right here. They're fleeing. They're done. They are so done right now. Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Everybody lost their morale there. A lot of them stopped fleeing immediately and they're fighting, but overall, that was a real morale breaker for them. Now these light cavalry over here might pose an issue for me. The Huskarls that I asked to guard the bombard should come over here and try to stop them, because they could potentially be a little bit of a problem. Now I think what I want to do with Haldor is that I want to move him out, because, you know, he's over here by himself. I don't necessarily like that since he's not that healthy. I could also use him to try to catch people who are going to be running inside, because if they run inside, things get a little nasty for me. People here aren't even fighting or doing anything. Come on now, it's been a super awkward battle. But once we get inside though, we will dominate. There's no reason to think otherwise. But just in case, I should probably get my bombard into a firing position to fire at the gate. In case they somehow close the gate on me, you know? You never know. But as you can see, we're just trying to... Can I actually fire on the catapults inside? Would that be a possibility? So if I can start firing at them from the outside, I'll do that. Because they're just running at this point. There's almost no Irish left out here. We've captured most of them by now. They went outside. We shot their general in the head with a cannonball, and they all want to go back inside now. They're like a house cat that can't decide. It's like, I want to be inside. No, no, no. Let me out. No, let me back in. What are you doing? That's them right now. Scared little kitty cats. One might even call them pussies. The horse boys, though, they are at it. Alright, focus fire on the horse boys since they seem so brave. And now, in just a few seconds, we should hopefully be seeing some arrow rain on the horse boys. There's something so magical about shooting horse boys. As you can see, the horse boys are trying to torment me a little here. Alright, let's chase him down, Haldor. Let's chase him down. It's actually a little bit dangerous for Haldor here. Yeah. Let's leave the horse boys to somebody else, so Haldor doesn't take like a spear to the face. Or a javelin, but you know. Oh, the catapult artillery are coming outside. That's wonderful. Alright, do we have arrows on them yet? Archers, come on. We need some arrows by now. Oh, are we gonna catch some of them? Oh, we're catching a few of the horse boys. That's good. That's very good.
Much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
We need one solid arrow rain and they're broken. Come on. We might break them without it, but my archers say they're in range, but I don't think they are, but they're broken. And we're all just rushing inside at this point. They open the gates for me. This was just a massacre on a lot of levels here. So let's just enjoy. Let's just enjoy. Haldor, how you doing after that battle? Quite bloodied. Quite bloodied. Got yourself an extra experience rank though, so be proud of that, buddy. Be very proud of that. Horse boy's trying to get back inside. Not gonna work out too well. Okay. That's been the fort, guys. Goodbye. I'll just send my archers away now so they don't take unnecessary fire from the towers. It's just a few percentages left here that we're fighting our way through. Come, everybody. Swarm.
Our men are in command of the fort.
Get them. Get them.
All civilized peoples will be awed.
Every last man died on that day. That was messy and weird, but hey, we did it. Haldor took the fort.
Faith and courage have made us victorious.
We didn't even have to take the walls.
We praise God for this gift of victory.
The wonder of starving somebody out. Indeed. Are they gathering some troops here? Yeah. Trying to build a little bit of an army. Ah, the reinforcing Lancaster. That's a big shame. Oh, yeah. Wales is turning their attention towards me. They're also reinforcing York. They're gonna make my entry into their kingdom a much tougher process. Oh, there's an English boat there. I want to make sure that one's gone before I start sailing over again. Swordsmith's Guild in New Oslo we're gonna decline because New Oslo will not be a military settlement for long. We're now the most advanced faction. We can upgrade Wick. Sure thing, let's do that. We can upgrade Inverlochleigh. Sure thing, let's do that. We can upgrade Aberdeen. Sure thing. Let's do that. And we got Ulrich Stuer, the son of Olaf Stuer, who is currently residing in Edinburgh? Yeah, he's trying to keep the town so it's not bribed again. And we got some Baron's stables in Castletown. This means that we can now recruit feudal frickin' knights. Now the good thing about feudal knights is that they have a better charge. And they're slightly cheaper. That's kind of it. So if you want to charge well, then that's what we've got to do. All right. Still good that we can now make them. Now the archery range. I think we want to construct this because we need to be able to make crossbowmen to be able to make mounted crossbowmen. So we'll get going on that straight away. Now, was it one of my I could construct bombards here, but I'm not able to construct more bombards, more advanced types of bombards. Maybe I would need the siege works first. I'm not sure, but we haven't really been messing around with a lot of gunpowder.
Yes, Lord.
So in just one more turn, we should also get this English fort here. Those sneaky buggers went into an alliance, England and Ireland, against me. General's bodyguard? Why that picture for the General's bodyguard? That's pretty badass. Wait, how did you get those amazing bodyguards? Hold on, I gotta see that. Where do you see the? Go here. I thought there was a way to like see the General's bodyguard unit, and I know there is. I just don't really know how to do it from here. Oh well. This is turning out intriguing. Right now, King Magnus the Malevolent can attack Lifford, and we can end Ireland's reign over their island. So, tune into the next episode when we end the Green Menace. Have a still good day. Take care and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.